What's going on, everybody? Real fast, hopped in here to give you this quick video talking about another tool. This is the Pyrex Vision Scanner, and I'm going to go over what it is, what it does. I'm going to go over how it affects the Pyrex Vision set, and of course the Pyrex Vision version 2 is out now. Okay, so let's go over it. Okay, first of all, the scanner has been improved. This was the Bank Series scanner, but we improved it for the Pyrex Vision because the Pyrex Vision system is all of the Bank Series with a couple of extra strategies added, put together. So pretty much this is my personal trading system that I use every day. So all of the moves that I use throughout the day, when y'all see me making videos and you see me taking all of these trades, this is how I do it. So this system is what I'm using. So I decided the scanner, since it was 5 different scanners, I said let me put all of them into one, and let me put all of my upgrades to it, so now we know what's going on. So we're gonna go over the scanner now, so let's talk about it. Okay, so first of all, the scanner itself now just simply tells you when to enter or exit trades and what the current trade is doing. So for those of y'all who ever wondered how do I exit a trade, well, simply look at the scanner and it's gonna tell you. Well, how do you do that? Anyone can say what you just said, Jimmy, but I'm gonna explain. Most people on YouTube do top-down analysis, but for trending, it's actually the other way around. A lot of y'all have learned. The robot is talking. Listen, so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, so it just called for an uptrend on dollar loony. Now, let me explain what's happening. Okay, when people look at the highest time frame and decide if that's what the trend is doing, it's literally the other way around. I know that sounds crazy to y'all, but it's actually the truth, and the scanner's going to prove what I'm saying. So pretty much right now, we're looking at this, and just to let you know, because we have that HKT inside of the symbols, they're a little cut off. But if we go like this, we can fix that. I'm going to show you how you can fix this issue if this is an issue you're having. There's a way to fix it. You go into your settings and just increase the font size, and it'll spread the symbols out more and give you more room. Okay, so you can see them a little better. However, that HKT that this broker is using is kind of messing us up, so we'll live with it for now. But normally, I'm going to show you what it will look like normally on a normal broker, and I can do that right now. I can actually switch over and show you what it looks like. Okay, so let's switch over to this broker, and boom, you see the difference. So what is the difference, you may ask? Okay, well, I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you the difference right now. Okay, so GBP NZD is buying, guys. If you were selling right now, you were losing. All you got to do is look at the 1 minute to understand what the trend is doing. So if we were selling like NZD CAD is doing right here, you see this is selling, right? If you see the 1 minute turn into a buy, then the 5 minute, then the 15, this means that the trend is now reversing. So if you were in a buy and you look here and you see anything starting to sell, you go, oh, wait a minute, let me look out. Prime example, NZD JPY. It was buying, then it started selling. If we look at NZD JPY on the 1 hour chart, it is in a sell right now, and I'm going to show you an example of it right now. Let's click on NZD 1 hour, and this is a new feature of the Pyrex Vision Scanner. It takes you right to that chart so you can trade. So as you can see, I've been in a long-term buy. Why did I stay in my buy, guys? I stayed in my buy because the weak support, okay, acted as a demand zone, and now it is buying off the zone. Now we do see from the scanner it is now starting to buy. What do you see on a 1 hour? How many buy candles do you see right there? Okay, so now we gotta watch to see what the 5 minute does. If the 5 minute does not turn into a buy, then we are now currently in a reversal. Now if you look at the Pyrex Vision ribbon, and I always tell you follow the ribbon, it told you to sell right here. Okay, so if you were being greedy or you were hedging, you could have took both trades and won. You be winning right now.
We have a possible change to bullish momentum.
Let me let the scanner talk.
Move to the upside on dollar Swiss 1 minute chart.
Okay, so you heard the scanner. Now it's gonna tell you whenever these changes happen. It's gonna literally talk and tell you, depending on if you pick the female or male version. But if you have the Pyrex vision, you get both versions, and you decide what you want to use. However, though, it's telling you that. So for those of you who do top-down analysis, you've been taught this the wrong way. Believe it or not, this is one of the things that people learn, that it's learned wrong. So you just simply go to a pair that you want to trade, like Audi USD. This is selling on the 1 hour, and it was buying. So that means that this should look choppy right now. So let's click it. Audi USD. Look at it, guys. You see how it's been up and down, up and down, up and down. But what is your confluence? The Pyrex ribbon. The bank ribbon is saying it is selling. The bank ribbon has turned red. The MA cross has occurred, and we have the target market indicating that. Now you have the scanner. So you have 4 confluences of a sell right now. So guys, guess what? It is just pulling back. Because I have all of these tools, I now understand that this is just a pullback when it's buying and it's really starting to sell. So in cases like this, I take my buys and I start moving my position into profit in case I get hit out of the trade. Do you understand? So that's why this is important. So I'm going to switch over to the other chart now, and I'm going to show you how the buttons work, because this one is a little bit tricky. So let's go to this one, and I'm going to show you how the buttons work. So for those of you who don't know what is in the Pyrex Vision, the Pyrex Vision has all of the bank series plus extra trading systems that I use daily to take my trades. Okay, so I have my 6,000 on this broker, and the other one I have 400,000. It depends on what's in your account, how you trade, of course. So based off what's in this account, I'm trading based off that. You don't want to risk too much. So the trade management is showing me that I'm in a lot of profit, and I'm just going to go over what's going on. So when you go to scalp 1 and scalp 2, scalp 3, intraday, what you'll notice is that button's actually changed. Why does that happen? Well, it happens because based off what kind of move you're trying to make. If we're scalping, we would be on scalp 1. This would be bank stimulus. If we were scalping for more better trades, we would be on bank executive. If we wanted to intraday position, and notice the ribbon is changing as well, right? If you click here, you see the ribbon changed. Now let's go to intraday. You see the moves start changing. Let's hit intraday here, and now we see very clearly for intraday what the trend is on a lot of pairs. If you were on Ethereum, you should be buying Ethereum right now. Let's click it, and you will see that Ethereum should be buying right now. Okay, it wasn't hard to tell just based off the scanner. So see, you have 4 indications of a buy, and it's winning you for a buy. Now if you look at the bottom of the scanner, it was selling. This is letting you know that if you were selling, you should be getting out. So on the 1 hour, it's buying, and that means that the trend is now reversing. Because how did I determine this? Once again, 1 minute buy, 5 minute buy, 15 minute buy, 30 minute buy, 1 hour buy. This is how this is determined. Okay, so I'm not going to go over too many lessons about the indicator in this video. If you want to get trained on how to use it to be profitable, of course I have you, but I'm just showing you the power of the indicator. Now if you want to swing trade, which is bank wealth, then you go here, and now you notice that the buttons changed a little bit more. Why did that happen? Why does this happen? Because it depends on the move. You see how when we went to bank wealth, this was still selling for people inside of the bank wealth system. But why is it still selling for them? It's still selling for them because they were holding trades for days. If you're only gonna hold for a couple hours, you want to go to scalp 2. You want the bank executive, and now you're still winning for a shorter period of time. If you want to hold a trade, then you swing it and you go here, as you see. But if you want to scalp, let's go to scalp 2, and boom, you see the difference? So hopefully you guys understand the power of this robot and what's happening. And like I said, all you have to do is stare at it, look at it, and follow it, and you will learn how to trade without it. You will not need this on your chart. As you can see, you see no candles on my chart. I don't need the candles to trade anymore. I don't even use candles to trade anymore. I just simply follow the price. And how did I learn that? I learned that from this ribbon. That's why this ribbon is so important to have. People say they don't like indicators. That's fine. But guess what? I'm not going to trade harder. I'm going to trade smarter. So I'm going to put a ribbon on my chart and simply follow the money. Whenever the money is doing what I wanted to do, I'm going to use my ribbon as a confluence. Now, can I put the candles on? Yes. There you go, candles. We don't need them. We don't need the candles. You need candles. I don't. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're watching this video, if you're interested in the Pyrex vision, this is why it's so powerful. Okay, just learn how to use it and practice. You know, so we have bank. Let's go over the series and the moves that they have. You have bank stimulus, bank executives out 2, bank specialist intraday, and bank wealth for swing trading. Okay, and as you see, when you hit these buttons, you get different results. You see it? See the buttons changing? So if you're scalping, use a scalping robot. You can still intraday and swing trade off the scalping robots. It's just going to be a lot more difficult because you got to know which move is going long term and which one isn't. And that's the whole purpose of scalping. It was designed for you to not do that. So if you wanted to stay, then you would do the intraday, which would be the bank specialist and more. This is currently my favorite strategy, bank specialist, because I like to hold my trades, but I like to enter them on the intraday because they get you in a little bit faster. When we do the bank wealth, it takes a little longer. See, but see the difference right here? It takes a little longer, but you're in a nice position once you get it. And as you can see, sometimes if you do take the trades, you got to watch this ribbon because look how thin the ribbon is here. So these bars are not that great. They were very short-lived, as you can see. Boom. This was very short-lived. This was very short-lived. This was very short-lived, which means that this is not a great buy position. However, these were winning trades for scalping, but if you're swing trading, you wouldn't expect this. So that's why you always got to watch the ribbon as well. The ribbon gets big like this, you have a lot of momentum. Okay, so if the momentum is like this where it's red, that means it's a lot of momentum. But as you can see, aggressively it started buying, but the scanner's telling you, hey guys, Ethereum is buying. If you know you're in a sell, the robot's telling you, hey, it's buying, so you should have known to get out of your trade. So this is how I know these things when you guys don't. And you ask me, how do I know when somebody's in a trade, if it's right or wrong? I have way too many indicators and way too many confluences to not know that. And it's to the point where I don't even need the indicators because I use them so long, it's all into my head now. As you can see, I'm using the blind strategy where I don't even need the candles. All right. So, Pyrex Vision, guys, get into them. Make sure you check it out. Definitely get it while you can, if you can. And if not, do what you can. I'm out of here.